Hi, everybody. I'm tripping over my words. I feel like I had a lot of gin and tonics last night. So I feel like I'm in slight hangover recovery mode, which I don't drink that often, but I thought last night was worth it. So there was an episode last night, the first episode of Top Chef, which I thought was amazing. Hi, everybody. I thought it was so awesome to see everybody. Of course, there was a lot of harsh words, kind of hard to watch that. And everybody's dishes look beautiful. You know, like if we're on one side of the kitchen, you don't get to see what the other side of the kitchen is doing. But I thought that it would be fun to show you guys, since I'm into this one ingredient cooking, I thought it would be awesome to show you guys a little bit about how to make the eggs that I made on the show. These really, really soft scrambled eggs. So we're going to start from scratch because there's only one ingredient. I couldn't prepare anything. So I have 4 eggs here. I'm just going to crack them into my pan. I hope you guys can see that there. Probably shouldn't hold these all at the same time. Okay. 4 eggs. You know, right now there's no way to get really, really beautiful eggs, but I did have some in my fridge that were hiding. They're probably not good anymore, but these gorgeous eggs from my beautiful friend Liv Gomri, who has a lot of chickens running around her property. And those eggs are so, so amazing. But for now, some farm eggs, some farm-raised eggs are going to have to do. Okay, so I have my eggs in the pan, and I'm going to add in some salt. Maybe that's like maybe half a teaspoon. Don't add in too much salt because you could always salt a bit later, but you do have to get the eggs. You got to get some salt in there before you start. That's essential. Kind of changes the flavor, and you can kind of salt as you go. Hi guys. Hi Steph. Steph was on the show. She made some scallops last night that I would die to eat right now. It's so delicious. Okay, so what I do with these eggs, I don't even bother whisking them. I just break them into the pan. You can whisk them if you feel like it. You're gonna put them on like a super duper low heat. This heat is probably too high. The way these eggs get creamy is basically the way in pastry you would make a custard. You just want them to be like so slowly cooked. They just get really, really custardy just because of the temperature. I'll give you a little behind the scenes. Chef Mark McEwen was telling me that his wife absolutely hates soft cooked eggs like this. And another friend of mine texted and said that her husband also hates soft cooked eggs. So that's too bad. But when we do these at an event, people go crazy. They all are convinced that I've put in a ton of cream or a ton of butter, and there's nothing in them. It's just the egg, which is, you know, my favorite. One ingredient, add salt, done. So I'm gonna cook these on, like, I don't know if you can see, but the heat is like really, really low. They actually take quite a long time. I turn this up like, I generally turn it up a touch in the beginning, and then as soon as I see them start to cook, I'll turn it down. Oh, hi Tavern Square. Oh, the Westmount Tavern. Miss you guys. I don't know who's running your Instagram account, but I know you. So, you guys asked me, I know there's not a lot of people watching because people are probably, I mean, there's so much to watch right now, but I'm dying to know what everybody thought of the show. There was a lot of response yesterday, which was amazing. But, oh, hi Nick, my accountant. Oh, you don't like soft scrambled eggs? Oh no, that's terrible. Okay, this is now hot. I'm gonna turn this down like super low. So they're starting to cook and get some curds. It's a textural thing. I don't know, I love them so, so much. I burnt my hand the other day, so I'm trying not to have to go see a doctor, but. So heat-proof spatula, and you just stand here for a long time and you just keep stirring them, and they are gonna get so soft and creamy. We used to do this for 100 people. We would have 200 eggs, and we would just stand there and stir. It took like an hour to make our scrambled eggs, but it was so worth it. They were such an amazing texture. It's so easy to overcook eggs. I think that's part of the way I like to cook, really cooking things like just until they're cooked, making sure they're really cooked properly. Just changes everything. Piece of salmon, whatever it is, roasting a chicken, not overdoing it, not underdoing it. So I'm not sure you can see, but they're starting to change color. Don't want to stop stirring. They're starting to change color, but they're going really, really slowly. So I have a few curds in there. Normally I try and do this like extremely slow. Feel like this is too hot. You've always just got to watch. This is actually easier on electric stove, which I feel like most people have. So constantly stirring. What else can I tell you about the show? It doesn't faze me that much. People were like, oh, were you upset that they said your salad was simple? It doesn't bother me. It's like, I like that kind of food. I like food that is just, you know, very simple. And I love fine dining, and I leave that to people that love to do that. I've done that for many years. I did many dinner parties and private events that required me to do that, and I think I got to a point where I just wanted to eat some really beautiful, simple stuff every day. Okay, so this is getting there. You can see they're still too soft, but now I can kind of run my spatula through. So you just keep going. You keep going until they're a little bit more cooked than this. Actually, Chef McEwen thought that I had made polenta, which was hilarious. And then he bit into it and he realized they were eggs. But they do end up looking like polenta, which is why I think that texture is not for everybody. Okay, these are almost done. You don't want them to be raw. They're cooked. They're just, they just never get to the point where they're kind of rubbery eggs. And then I'm going to do a little trick. I'm going to, oh, hi, Hal. Nice to see you. Okay, these are almost done. I tend to like mine actually quite soft. People always think I put cheese and stuff into these. I do not. I tend to turn it off like a second before they're ready. You can see already they're like very, very soft. But I'm going to do, you know, I was talking the other day about how much I love sauce. Sauce is my favorite thing. So I'm going to add in a spoonful of some pesto that I made the other day. I want to say it's kale. I did not mark it down. I can't quite remember. So I'm going to put in maybe a teaspoon or so. This was 4 eggs. So maybe a teaspoon, and I'm going to stir it around and make some green eggs. And I haven't eaten yet today, so this is going to be so good. I don't know about eating 4 eggs every day, but I'm going to put a little dollop more in. And that's pretty much it. I made some toast. I'd really love some bacon, but I'm too lazy to thaw it out of the freezer. That's it. These are the soft scrambled eggs. Now, I once heard somebody say, see, nice and soft. I once heard somebody say that anything on a nice plate is a nice meal. And I really love that, what that represents, because it deals with kind of plating and what you choose to serve something on, what you choose to put it on is important. Okay, so now I have some soft eggs. I've made this some beautiful fresh toast. There you go. Really, really smooth, custardy, soft scrambled eggs. Doesn't take that long. 1 ingredient. Add a little bit of extra stuff if you want. Some beautiful toast. Actually, Chef McEwen asked me why I didn't serve any toast with it. And the truth is, I'm probably not supposed to say this, but they had so much beautiful stuff in the pantry. But that day, the bread was not, there was no bread in there that I would have served as toast. But I wanted to, and I couldn't really say that. But normally I would serve it with toast. So there you go. Soft scrambled eggs on some toast. So perfect. Really creamy. It's such a treat. It really feels like so totally luxurious. That's one of my favorite things to eat. You guys are getting to see all my favorite things to eat. That's it. Soft scrambled eggs. Hope you guys try it out. If you do try it out, send me a photo on Instagram and I will repost it. Hope you guys try it out, and tune in next week, next Monday night, 10 p.m. Food Network for episode 2. It's going to be so fun. Lucy and I have some kind of like crazy moments. It's going to be fantastic. So see you next Tuesday. I'm going to try and live stream again during the commercials. That was pretty fun to get to talk to all of you. And enjoy. Go make some soft scrambled eggs. See you soon. I never know how to end this thing. How does one end this?